from Sonically Disruptive, and I'm coming at you from another hotel room. So I was thinking today, man, how bad was hair metal? Go! I mean, up until then, I think most rockers kind of were clean cut and had short hair, right? Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Okay, yeah, right. But they had this thing about style and clothes and stuff. Up until then, rock stars didn't care what they wore. They didn't try to dress in certain styles. Yeah, I guess they did that too, didn't they? No, well, it was just simplistic. So much of it was, like 3 chords, 4 chords, whatever you have. It was like that kind of thing. And up until then, rock and roll never ever did that. Unless, well, unless you're going like Led Zeppelin and every rock and roll band. Okay. All right. So, okay. Never mind. It wasn't that. Makeup, right? Makeup. Come on. Yeah. What I'm saying is, I don't understand this big, and I think it's fading a little bit, but I think it's still somewhat of a thing where this glam metal, hair metal, whatever you want to call it, this style of hard rock or metal from the, early 80s to the early 90s was this horrible thing. When you go back and you study it, I think you're going to realize, okay, we got a classic song structure. So we can't knock it for that because we're not knocking the 70s stuff, are we? Okay, we're not knocking the other 80s music, are we? We're not knocking the pop music of the 80s. It's this specific type of 80s music, right? But pop hooks, traditional song structure, traditional chord structure for rock music. Check, check, check. We have that all. So what's the difference? Oh yeah, they're talking about partying, they're talking about sex, they're talking about all of that. And that is new to rock and roll. Wait a minute. No, that is rock and roll. Come on. What is it? A different tone on the guitar, I suppose. It's funny, you turn the distortion down, you turn the gain down a little bit on the guitar, and you could have the same song, and the more you turn that gain down, the more credibility you seem to get. Why? It's a good question. I'm not exactly sure why that is. What else is the difference? Okay, so late 80s, early 90s, you started to get a lot of bands that were really reminiscent of the old bands, okay? You had a lot of copycat bands, so to speak, and that probably is new. Wait a minute. No, it's not new at all. Look at every other genre in music. Look at death metal. Look at black metal today, right now. Can you even tell the difference between so many of those bands? No, you really can't. Even their logo looks the same. Their look is the same. The logo is the same. The music is so much the same. Look at grunge. Grunge took over. They became the cool kids, and that's fine. I'm not arguing it. I like a lot of grunge music. But it only took a couple years for that to fade away because it got boring and repetitive, and everybody started to sound the same. So again, there's no difference here. This lasted for 10 years. A lot of the other genres did not last that long. They did not hold up. So maybe that means that this era was pretty damn good. And I actually think it was pretty damn good. Um, Look at punk. You get the first couple bands that everybody else sounds the same, and I think that is pretty much the same with every genre out there. You get about three bands. You get like the three originators of any musical movement, and everything beyond that is redundant. And that's the nature of the game, that's the nature of music, that's the nature of humanity. It's hard to come up with something completely different. And usually, if somebody does come up with something completely different, it is despised, it is hated, and nobody buys it. And that's the dilemma, I think, is do you follow the trend and try to sell something, or do you completely make something up of your own? That's pretty hard to do, you know? Now, that's about all. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I think this music gets a lot of flack, and it still does to this day. And there's like this cone of shame that some people still carry around for listening to this and enjoying this. I still listen to a lot of it, and I still enjoy a lot of it. I listen to current music. I listen to all different eras. I just wish we could stop categorizing everything in such a narrow way. I like rock, hard rock, and heavy metal of all genres. Can we all just get along? Maybe that's the kind of thing. Speaking of all getting along, I'm at a hotel room and I have a couple next door who have been fighting the whole time. And I hope by me speaking loud, maybe they can hear me because it is really annoying. So, anyway, that's all I got for you. So, I just wanted to give you a quick rant. So, thanks for watching. See you.